Hello everyone, hope you're well. It's Nick here for Nick's News and Reviews, and we're looking at a ZX Spectrum game, and as you can see, it is Chase HQ by Ocean, released in 1989, listed as an arcade vertical an arcade vertical combat game, that's it. Already reviewed this on the Commodore Amiga, so I think it's well worth a look on the Spectrum 48K. Plays ever so slightly different, but got rave reviews. And the good thing about this game is the way they've recreated speed. The ZX Spectrum's notoriously difficult to recreate speed in a driving game, but this is one of the few ones they seem to have pulled it off. Stunt Car Racer is another one if you want to check that out. But based on the arcade game by Taito Corporation, at the coin-op, got a number of different options here, joystick or keys. We're going to go on the joystick. Now, unfortunately, this is a hacked version of the game, in that you've got, well, when the time ticks down, it just starts from 99 again, but it should be enough for me to show you the gameplay. So, the premise being, this is the Chase HQ giving me my mission. Ralph the Idaho slasher is fleeing towards the suburbs. He's our target, of course, and he's driving a white British sports car, which we know is a Lotus. So, we've got two parts of each stage. We got to, drive across the road and reach a checkpoint. Then we've got a limited time to actually take out the slasher's car. But yeah, we've got two gears, high and low, differentiated by pressing the fire button there. And that gives us the grip around the corners. So for tight corners, we'll go to low gear and then back into high. See the timer ticking down in the top middle there, and our speed. But yeah. Bashing into the traffic doesn't cause any problems because we just drive straight through them and our car doesn't take any damage, and we've gone the wrong way. Just means it takes a bit longer to get there. I don't know who that guy is in the top right graphic. Don't know. Anyway, the bad guys went the other way, we know that. By hitting the space bar we can release the boosts, which you see on the bottom left there. We've got a maximum of 3. Got 30 seconds left. That's just stage 1, so it'll probably show you the first 2 stages on this. You've got generally the idea. But quite good fun. Although the Amiga version got slightly worse reviews, I slightly prefer that, but they've done absolutely superb with this. The undulation going up and down quite well. A bit of colour bleed there between the, a bit boxy between that and the tunnel. Moves at a good frame rate for the Specky. The scenery in the background scrolls pretty well. Your time is going to run out. Well, not on this version, because it's going to just stick from 99 again. Or will it? Sometimes it doesn't. Right, 0... Is it? Yeah, 99 again. Yes, so it's a little bit of cheaty work. But did you ever play this game on the Spectrum? It's one of the better games, as I said, sheer for speed. Now the trees are pretty similar going past, if not identical, but there they go. A little bit jerky, but what did you expect? Not playing with much memory at the end of the day. Right, sighting your target vehicle. Should be an arrow. There he is. So each time we hit him, he takes a little bit of damage, as you can see in that column on the left there. There's just one white bar on it at the moment. When we hit him, if we ever do, he should take some more damage. So there's 5 stages in this game in total, with increasingly difficult criminals to catch. This is the beginning one, the Idaho Slasher. And they get ever quicker sports cars. So what we got? We got 4 white bars on him. He's doomed. Can't hear our alarm siren like I think you can in the arcade version. If you've seen my review of Turbo Outrun on the Spectrum, I think this one, although it's less colourful, it does handle it slightly better. I say it's less colourful, I think it's roughly the same really, so you could compare the two together. I think Chase HQ slightly wins. If you disagree, comment below. That's what it's all about really. Woo. I meant to put this up yesterday, but YouTube was having a few problems, wouldn't let me upload everything. So it's up today. Come on, let's get you. Footage recorded today, of course, and commentary recorded today. But I was having so many problems with another video that I aborted. I've delayed it. Does that make sense? Probably not. How are we doing? Right, we've got him in the purple area. That sounded a bit rude. Come on, get him. Lose some time for knocking these obstacles over, but I'm making very hard work of this. Good. Right, he's on fire now, I think. See how distant, so he's 20 metres away. Oh dear, we're being very generous with the time. I think this would be awful gameplay by me with the unhacked version. I don't know if that score relates to, but it's ticking up nicely. I think we've got to hit him about another 4 or 5 times, I think. There's some encouragement there. Bear down. Well, I'm trying to. This is stage 1. Deary me. I don't think I'd make a very good cop in the ZX Spectrum world. Probably do better in the PlayStation world, but who knows? But in the real world, I have problems with that, so we won't go there. Try and avoid the real world as much as you can. That's what I say. That's what computer games are for. Bit of escapism, bit of nostalgia as well, especially with the retro ones. And you can see by the graphics, this is pretty much retro. We've given him the maximum damage. Let's pull over and get him. Right, there you go. Gotcha, Slasher, with your fiery car. Okay, you're under arrest on suspicion of first-degree murder. You big fool. That's him taken care of. Now, I bet Chase HQ have got another mission for us. Stop the tape. Press gear. Normally there'd be a bit of loading there, but not necessary this time. So believe it or not, that's a Lamborghini Countach. I wouldn't buy it. Right, it's an armed robber this time. He's been spotted in a yellow sports car, which is a Lamborghini, on the freeway. Over. Let's get him. It's all gone a bit white. It isn't snow, it's just to differentiate the different colour scheme on a different level. And Turbo Outrun did that as well. As a popular thing with the Spectrum, it had 8 basic colours. I believe at least it was 8, but you could do certain things to make them bright or dull, so you could create more. But 8 basic ones, and they pretty much use them in these sort of stages to differentiate you're getting somewhere. This one seems a little bit more twisty, and there's a helicopter. I don't know what the relevance of that is. I've hit a boost, as you can tell. The target vehicle has turned, into a chimpanzee? Left, up ahead, so we've got to turn left. We read loud and yeah, we read loud and clear, but we've gone right. We're mavericks. We're maverick cops. We're not going to do what you do. And anyway, if there's already a helicopter in tow, why can't you go ahead and disarm him, fire a missile down and take him out? But no, it's left to this crappy car we've got, whatever that may be. It's very narrow, this street. Got 2 lanes. Yow! Okay. Beep beep. Well, this has happened before when I played Spectrum games. It can't really create skidding noises, so that's probably the best it can come up with. It's done a pretty good job. Don't get too many system crashes with this one, despite obviously the Spectrum is working overtime to try and update this scenery. Doing very well indeed, I would say. Now, opponents' cars or traffic don't seem to, although they are juddery, it has to be said, you can, at least they stay roughly in the same place, so you can steer around them. It's not just too random, like some of the early Formula 1 games would be in the early 80s. This is in the late 80s, of course, 1989, so things have come forward a bit. I don't know what that scenery is. I think it's supposed to be buildings, maybe. Who knows? Sighting of target vehicle. There it is. Boom. We've hit it once. Hit it again. Yes. So you can just about hear the engine sounds probably over this commentary. It was either a choice of one or the other. No real music to speak of in the game. Some people could say it's a bit dull, but for some reason I am a little bit addicted to it. I do not know why. I think it must be nostalgia again. But you do have to concentrate to keep on the road with high and low gears. So that's probably something. It isn't just like turn your brain off and just go down the road at random. Push it more, it said. Well, we're pushing as much as we can. But for all 5 stages, the gameplay stays pretty much the same. By playing this, it always makes me want to play it on the arcades again by Taito. But yeah, I haven't played it on any other computers, but it did come out on pretty much everything. Whoa. Right, so well, we got to hit him loads more times yet. So lots more fun. He's 5 metres away, 4 metres away. This was Need for Speed. We'll be shouting, "Stop your vehicle!" Or we'll set up, a roadblock. Why hasn't this occurred to the police? Set up a roadblock. I mean, see, when we're the police, we always do it the hard way, don't we? I think I've probably run out of time 500 times over. Well, we've got 4 seconds of normal time. This is a bit naughty, really. Right. Yes, that would be the end of the game, really, but we've got another 99 seconds. So these cops haven't got a problem, really. It's almost like I'm Robocop or someone. He isn't giving up. Doesn't need to rest. Time. We've got endless time. You're doomed. Just pull over and let us arrest you. He's not going to, is it? They never learn, these 8-bit criminals. Better than a 2-bit criminal, I suppose. These are more advanced. Right, he's on fire, I think. It's white fire, so I don't know what that means. Maybe he's got liquid nitrogen on board. Okay, pull over, creep. Oh, that's something that Robocop would say. Pull over, creep. But maybe a bit better than that. So that's 2 stages. Okay, you're under arrest on suspicion of armed robbery. So the first bloke was murder, and the second man was robbery. That seems a lesser of a crime. It's supposed to go up in more severity. Who's programming this? I don't think the arcade version did that. Yo, this is Theo Devil, man. I'm not sure about this HQ, you know. Another emergency. Carlos, an armed robber. Another bum. I think I need another job. Yellow sports car on the freeway. Again? I thought we just had that. What's going on? Right, it says stage 3 though, so we must be progressing. I'm not sure we'll do the whole of this stage, but let's just see how this differs. I wasn't expecting it to be white again. Maybe it's got a bit snowy. But this isn't snow, because the road holding's the same, unless they forget to program it in. No, the arcade doesn't have snow, to my knowledge. If it does, comment below. My memory must be getting a bit hazy. Right, the helicopter's about again. Oh. I wish there was an option that you could just fly the helicopter. That'll make the game a lot easy. Like, left up ahead. Well, we've done this. Well, we've done that correct then. 3rd time lucky. I don't know what this car is we're driving. I've got a partner. I think it's Brody. But he's not really doing much apart from just probably eating donuts in the passenger side. That if these are roadblocks, these signs, they're pretty useless. You can go round like there's no tomorrow. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, so I think there's not going to be too much variety outside of this. So you got the occasional tunnel like this one. The road goes narrow every now and again to 1 or 2 lanes. Occasionally it opens to 4 lanes. Bit of variance on the corners. Animation is probably the best it could get. Can't blame the sound. They've done best with what the Amiga Bleeper has to offer. So all round really doesn't look like the arcade game, but captures the essence of it in 8-bit glory. So in summary, I say they've done a very, very good job here. Can't fault them. Well done, Ocean. Hats off to you. Whoops. Yow, it says. We're in high gear. So yeah, I think we'll leave it there really, as the criminal escapes and we'll probably lose our job. So that's been Chase HQ on the ZX Spectrum. I hope you liked having a look back at that one. Until next time, goodbye.
Goodbye.